Helo to all of the Tafarn and Templeton pupils. Mae'n amser gwasanaeth. It's assembly time and it's really lovely to be in touch with you all. You may have spotted that I am recording this from Templeton. I've been here at Templeton all of this week and it's a great chance for all of you Templeton children to see that everything is very similar and very nearly the same, just very different without you, I suppose. Okay, so today's assembly is all about kindness. So what is kindness? We talk about being kind an awful lot. In fact, it's one of our golden rules. So to be kind and helpful. And I want you to take a moment to think about, what does kindness look like right now? You're not here in school with us, but what does kindness look like in your family, in your house? So take a moment to think about, how have you shown kindness to perhaps your parents, your neighbours, and your sister or your brother, even your grandparents? How have you shown kindness? So what we're going to do today, I'm going to share a story that's called That's What Friends Are For. And after we've had the story, we'll have a little think about those sorts of things that we can do to show kindness to our friends, particularly at the moment. Okay, so that's what friends are for. Let's have a look. Theodore, the elephant, is sitting in the middle of the forest. He has hurt his leg. What a pity. Today, Theodore was going to meet his cousin at the end of the forest. "What can I do?" Theodore says. "My cousin is at the end of the forest, and here I am in the middle of the forest, and I have a bad leg, and I can't walk." "I know what I'll do," Theodore says. "I'll ask my friends for advice. That's what friends are for." Along comes Theodore's friend, the bird. "Why are you sitting here in the middle of the forest?" asks the bird. "Because I have a bad leg, and I can't walk, and I can't meet my cousin at the end of the forest," says Theodore. Well, if I had a bad leg, I would fly to the end of the forest," says the bird to Theodore. "It's nice of you to give some advice," says Theodore to the bird. "That's what friends are for," says the bird. Along comes Theodore's friend, the daddy longlegs. "Why are you sitting here in the middle of the forest?" asks the daddy longlegs. There he is, look. "Because I have a bad leg, and I can't walk, and I can't fly, and I can't meet my cousin at the end of the forest," says Theodore. Well, if I had a bad leg, says the daddy longlegs, I could still walk, because I have 7 other legs. It's nice of you to give me some advice, says Theodore. "Well, that's what friends are for," says the daddy longlegs. So we've had advice from the bird and from the daddy longlegs now. Next, along comes Theodore's friend, the monkey. "Why are you sitting here in the middle of the forest?" asked the monkey. "Well, because I have a bad leg, and I can't walk, and I can't fly, and I don't have 7 other legs, and I can't meet my cousin at the end of the forest," says Theodore. Well, if I had a bad leg, says the monkey, I would swing by my tail from the trees like this. "Well," says Theodore. I may have a weak tail, but I've a strong trunk. Theodore grabs the tree with his trunk. Crash! Well, anyway, says Theodore, thank you for your advice. That's what friends are for, says the monkey. Along comes Theodore's friend, the crab. Why are you lying down in the middle of the forest? Asks the crab. Because I have a bad leg and I can't walk and I can't fly and I don't have 7 other legs and I can't swing from the trees by my tail or my trunk. And I can't meet my cousin at the end of the forest, says Theodore. Oh, bless him. Well, if I had a bad leg, says the crab, I would get rid of it and I'd grow another one. It's nice to hear your advice, says Theodore. Well, that's what friends are for, says the crab. Along comes Theodore's friend, the lion. Why are you sitting in the middle of the forest? Asks the lion. Well, because I have a bad leg and I can't walk and I can't fly and I don't have 7 other legs and I can't swing from tree to tree by my tail or my trunk and I can't grow another leg and I can't meet my cousin at the end of the forest, says Theodore. If I had a bad leg, says the lion, I would roar so loudly that everyone would come running to see what was the matter. That's a good thing to do, isn't it? And he roars. What's all the noise? The opossum asks. He is hanging upside down by his tail. Theodore can't fly, says the bird. He can't get to the end of the forest to see his cousin, says the lion. We're all giving him some advice, says the crab. That's what friends are for. Nonsense, says the opossum. Friends are to help. Bring the cousin to Theodore. So, all of the friends go to find Theodore's cousin at the end of the forest. And they bring the cousin to Theodore. Theodore and his cousin and all of their friends have a party. Thank you for helping me, says Theodore to his friends. That's what friends are for, say all of the friends. So, what a lovely, lovely story. It's great to have some advice, isn't it? It's nice to help one another, and those friends were attempting to help, weren't they? And for all of us, especially at the moment, things are different. All of our houses are different and our homes are certainly different. And how we help one another can be different too. So giving advice to some of our friends might be helpful, but actually doing something is even more helpful and certainly more kind. Now at the moment you might feel that you haven't seen your friends in a long time and it's really difficult. So you might want to do something that little bit different. So maybe it might be a case of picking up a pen and writing a letter to your friend. You might draw a picture for your friend. You may want to borrow mum or dad's phone and give them a ring and to check in with them. But remember that all of us are very different at home at the moment. So sometimes advice is great, but sometimes doing something is even more important. And at the end of this story, there's a really lovely poem, and I want to finish with that. It says, "To give advice is very nice, but friends can do much more. Friends should always help a friend. That's what friends are for. So make a little effort to help your friend. Make a little effort to be kind, show kindness to your friends, and obviously show kindness to your family at the moment. I hope that you're all keeping well. I'm missing you lots. Take care. Bye for now.